I'm live. That's what it says, so I must be. How you doing, everyone? RV Debs here. It's Sunday, a little later than usual. I'm about an hour late, and I'm sorry, but I just had things get away, and dinner was late for me. Anyway, I'm gonna open up another window and see who wants to party. Who wants to come in and visit? That's right, Lily. Okay. All right. So I hope everyone had a good weekend and a good day today. It was beautiful here. It's amazing. One minute we have stormy, rainy, windy, blah, yucky. And then the next day, like today, it was bright and sunny. It was chilly, but nice, really nice. So I'm appreciative of that for sure. So who's going to say hello to me? I am says, I'll say hello to you. Hello, I am. Hello, Pamela Decker. Oh, I'm so glad people are coming in. It's always more fun when you know you're not alone. But anyway, so it was a nice day, crisp, kind of like in the 50s. Well, hello, Gail. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm just an old girl. Hello, Emily. Hello, hello. Well, I hope you all had a good weekend and are ready for the next week ahead. It's always so quick. One week rolls right into the next. I was going to start this about an hour ago, but me and Kathy and Mark and the dogs and two of the boys, we actually walked to the park and walked all the way around the park. And that was good. Hello, Saucy. Come on in. It's 24 degrees where you are. It feels like 17. Whoa. The camera's crystal clear tonight. I just don't know what was making it so foggy. I can't tell. But I went walking, yes, with the dogs have these long leashes, the retracting leashes. And it's hard to walk with two of them, but Mark took one and I took one and we walked the whole perimeter of the I guess the park. It's not big. I don't understand that, Emily. She says last time it was like you were sitting in a steam room. I think it was a light coming in from behind the window. Something was not right. But anyway, at least I'm clear tonight. Hi, Carrie Joe. How's everyone tonight? So I did a nice walk. I just had a nice dinner. All I had was I air fried a chicken breast, a thin chicken breast with some carrots, which I just heated up. Hello, Think Agape. Come on in. Come on in. Yep, there's a bunch of couches and pillows, and people can hang out, take their shoes off. Hi, Donna. I'm so glad you're all coming in to see me. Yippee. I knew you would. So I've been doing good. I did really good today on my program. I'm drinking some black cherry Dasani sparkling water, I guess. Pretty much just water. A little hint of black cherry, I guess. But it's a fancy can. Hi, Dame the First. I know, tonight's clear. I don't know what it was. It was definitely because it was daytime, so the sun was coming in, and then there was a light on. Actually, that's a different light than usual. Usually, there's one on top that's even brighter, but maybe I don't need that bright lights. Yeah, so I've been following my food plan and taking walks which is really good for me, and I'm enjoying it. And tomorrow I have to weigh in. I don't know if I'm going to have lost much because I lost a good chunk the first week. We'll see. No, the Dasani doesn't help with sugar cravings. I wish it did. Hi, Butterbean Head. Oh, you're doing it in front of people. You're weighing in. That's brave of you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mrs. Thorough. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, it's been a nice weekend. Quiet. I didn't do a whole lot, which is sometimes perfect. Actually, it is perfect but it's been cold. I think Agapi said she was singing the Beautiful Day Here YouTube version. Yeah, the weather was really pretty. I mean, it's cold. It was kind of cold. It was in the 50s, but the sun was shining bright, and the blue sky. And that just that really just helps a whole lot. So with sunshine comes better feelings, like I felt like walking today. I'm glad you came in too. I just started the chat a little late tonight, but I was eating dinner. I used the air fryer and I um, lightly pankoed in seasoning these chicken breasts. They're thin, and put it in the air fryer. The only thing next time is I'm going to make sure that it's not quite as long, because chicken it was a little overcooked because it didn't have bones. So, I'm learning. Emily said I'm desperate enough that I may have to buy some Diet Coke to deal with cravings. It's not the worst thing in the world to do. Hi, honey and me. How you doing tonight? Cravings, I tell you what, I bought those snacks, the Weight Watcher snacks. The problem with buying those little cute little snacks, and they're only 2 points, is I want to eat like 4 of them. So it's almost better not to have them. Have a banana or a spoon of peanut butter. Stitchy Rebel, hello. It's 12 degrees tonight where she's at. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Hello, plain vanilla grandma. Dame the First said I made monkfish today. Sealed it in tinfoil, cooked it in the air fryer. No smell. Was it good? Did it come out delicious? My chicken was good. I think about 10 minutes too much. I guess when chicken has a bone, but they don't say that on the little thing. It's just a little chicken leg it shows you. So I tried it, but no. Now chicken wings turn out perfect with the timing. Getting to know my air fryer, but I love my air fryer. Oh yes. And they're easy to clean. And if you need something besides, if your bananas aren't ready, Emily, like, do you have any peanut butter? You could have like a big spoon of peanut butter on half an apple or some fruit. Fruit's always good. Yeah, it takes time in the air fryer, but it's not as much as I thought. I should have realized not to put it in quite as long as it went in for. Oh well, learning, because air fryer is kind of new to me. I'm still learning how to use it right. I don't know what power peanut butter is. Hi, Marcel. I have. I've been doing videos. You haven't looked. Yes, I have had videos, Marcel. So check out the videos and see which one you haven't seen. That's a good little treat, though, an apple with some peanut butter on it. Um, Saucy says, to help get your banana ripe, put it in a box and close the lid. Put on the top of the fridge because it's warmer there. Hey, there's Amanda. Hi, darling. How are you? Yeah, Marcel, I've put out a couple videos in the last week, and I've done a few lives, kind of mixing it up a little bit, you know. So, plain vanilla grandma, I'm going to send you a beautiful birthday present, not from me, um, from Julie. Isn't that nice? I'll show it to you. Tomorrow the post office is closed. It's can't do it tomorrow, but this one's going to you, Carol. It's very pretty. I love ocean colors. I'm glad. I'll look forward to putting it in the mail to you. Yes, indeed. Tuesday. I'll do it Tuesday because Monday it's closed. Hello, Chloe. Welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, Marcel says he heard that YouTube's screwing things up. Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot to screw up too. Saucy said just out a video today of my tips and tricks. Bananas was one of them about how to keep them from turning brown. That's a good thing to know because I can't really buy more than 2 bananas at a time because they just turn brown and then I wind up throwing them away, which is terrible. Isn't that a pretty one for her? She's happy. That's her a present that a wonderful friend Julie wants to give to Carol, and it makes me happy that I'm the one that gets to make it. Yep. Think Agape says getting ready to make myself some microwave triple chocolate brownies. Need to gain a few pounds. Well, aren't you lucky? I feel so sorry for you that you need to gain a few pounds. Well, hello, next page, PJ. How are you, honey? Plain vanilla grandma said her dog loves overripe bananas. I give my dogs a little taste of bananas, and a lot of times they kind of turn their nose up. I don't know why. I haven't seen that movie on YouTube. No, documentary, Chloe. Double chocolate, anything. Well, I kind of like, I think chocolate can, like, for me, you know, that like Death by Chocolate stuff where it's chocolate frosting and chocolate chips and chocolate. It's too much chocolate. I like chocolate, but I like it mixed with like vanilla or cherry or raspberry or caramel. I like a little touch of both. There you go. Now let's see. Hi Cheryl. I'm sorry it went fast. How do you make banana bread with your ripe banana? Butterbean. Yeah, I've got a few extra pounds for you too. Gee, we could fix her right up, couldn't we? Yeah. Think Agape, no problem. We'll send you a few pounds each. Hi Lone Star. Um, I know it's never come out of my mouth that I've ever said I need to I need to gain a few pounds. That's never been in my life. Lone Star is waving hello, hello. That is okay. Better late than never. I like your shirt, nice and good color. Thank you. This was my one of my Christmas presents from Kathy. Marcel says his dog likes carrots and baby carrots. Well, I served tonight some carrots. For the first time, I had cooked carrots for my dinner, so I gave them carrots, and there's nothing left, so they liked them. I'm glad. My dogs are they're very well fed, you know. Your mom made cornbread, huh? Was it good? Was it yummy? Okay, Saucy. I've tried to give them raw carrots and they just like don't want to play with it or eat it. Now the cooked ones they ate, but they were just a little crunchy. Emily says if you can stand it, a piece of 85% cacao chocolate can satisfy craving and it's good for you. Yeah, I like it a little sweeter than that. Of course, I do. Plain vanilla grandma says my dogs think it's really a treat if they get a slice of zucchini or a slice of raw potato. Well, that's good. I wish mine liked more like that. Yeah, vegetables are good for them. I always, what I do, because they don't eat them like a treat, I will cook their hamburger or their chicken, and I will use peas or carrots. I'll use string beans and cut it up and put it into their food so they get vegetables. Plus, I put in turmeric. I use turmeric when I'm cooking the hamburger, parsley because they like that green stuff. So yes, they eat good. They deserve it. They're so sweet, so special. I love my puppies. I give them lots of love. I like cornbread, but I like sweet cornbread. So turmeric is supposed to be good for their joints. I think it's good for people's joints too. But I mean, I was trying to figure out what herbs to put in dog food, and turmeric was one of the ones that they said. Think Agape says trying to get my butt back. It fell off when I got really sick, down to 76 pounds. Oh my gosh, Think Agape, you were tiny. Almost died, had surgery, lost one half of my intestines, back up to 110, trying to get 120, and maybe my butt will come back. Oh, darling, I'm glad you're okay. I really am. And please eat. Hello, Kara. Um, Marcel's asking how my dogs are. Yeah, they do eat milk bones. Um, Rosie, the white dog, she's going to be 13 in May, so she's 12 and a half. Lily, the little long-haired Chihuahua, is she just turned 6. Sometimes I think it's 7. Might be 7. I don't want her to get old, because she was the last gift my husband gave me, and it was about a year before he got sick and passed. So I'm thinking she's turning 7. Although she just had a birthday, so she just turned 7. Yeah. Let's just. I hate my dogs getting old. I don't want them to ever get old. And they don't have teeth problems other than normal. I'm sure everybody. I'm sure I could use a teeth cleaning too, but I don't have the money to have their teeth cleaned. Mrs. Thorough said it's going to dip into the 30s in the morning. It's been like in the 30s here in the middle of the night, but today was pretty mild. I mean, in the 50s. I think last night it got in the 40s. That's perfect weather. And as far as treats, I give them. I'll tell you what I give my dogs every morning. Wait a minute, let me get it. I have it down here. Every morning after I take them out, I bring them home, and I've been doing this for quite a while, and it works. I give them chicken jerky tenders, and there's only 2 ingredients, so it's not messed up. I got to buy some more, but it's just 2 ingredients. It's like I don't know, it works. I take like 3 pieces and break it up, make a big deal out of it, and give it to my girls. The ring light. I have it on a brighter today. Let's see what else I got here. Tell me what you think. Now, this is what I've been using. And then that. Oh, wait a minute. That's just turning it dimmer. Oops. That's bright. That's that. Um, I love short-haired chihuahuas too. Pickles. How sweet. Aw. I'm telling you, those dogs, they just are the I just love those chihuahuas. They're so amazing and just little personalities. That's that gold color that I was using. Do you like that better? Chloe, I've had, let's see, I've had a few dogs. Before Rosie and Lily, I had Bowie. He was a Yorkie. He lived 16 years. Before Bowie, I had a dog for 16 years. I got him in Key West. Oh, he was so smart. And those were my dogs in my life. When I was growing up, we had a little poodle, and his name was Teddy. Let's see. Linda says my dad used to have the poor man's snack at night, which is saltine crackers mashed with a touch of sugar in a bowl of milk. Well, I've not heard of that one. But I do love little dogs, all kinds of dogs. I like big dogs. If I had a yard and a big house, I would definitely want a golden or a yellow lab. You like this color lighting? Because the other one was more white light. I'm going to turn my heat on. It's getting cold. Border Collie too, Chloe. They're so smart. Yes. That's another dog that would be fabulous to own. But I can't, two's been a lot, actually. Hello, hello, reading nurse. Good to see you. Come on in. Think Agape said I have a short-haired black and white boots and snout. Named her Aspen. She's my baby. What's a boots and snout? What kind of dog? Is that a dog? Watching football with me in the background. That's fine. I like to do two things at once. Hi, Sean. I have two dogs. I was just saying. I have two dogs. Rosie and Lily. Rosie's a Bichon Shih Tzu mix. They called her a designer dog. And Lily is a long-haired Chihuahua. Chloe has a Chihuahua named Mickey and another dog named Lula. Hello, not a Shuby. I'm glad you popped on. Welcome. Black and white boots. That's cute. Lily has white boots. Carol says my son, his family have a Saint Bernard that is the most loving, gentle, sweetest dog I've ever seen. Aw, that's a big old dog, yeah. Michelle says I have 4 Dachshunds and a Beagle. Wow, you have a house full. That's a lot of dogs. And I love them too. But when I want to go away somewhere, I always feel guilty, and it's, 2's plenty for me. Oh, Natashubi has a Chihuahua named Rosie. That's nice. I have a Rosie. Saucy's back. Okay, welcome back. Have I ever tried making dog biscuits with pumpkin? Dogs love them and easy to make. I have the recipe for it. No, I wonder how that would go over with the dogs, because they love treats. I give them all kinds. I give them milk bones, and I also give them sweet potato wrapped in with chicken jerky. They like that. Janice, hi Janice. She says I have a terrier. She's a rescue Chihuahua Terry mix. Her name is Annie, and she is a love, I bet. Michelle said it's hard to travel, but our vet boards them and takes great care of them. Yeah, you have to have someone care for your babies. Lone Star, I have a Chihuahua Dachshund, 3 years old, so sweet. Willie, what are you here to be a troll, or are you here to be a nice person visiting? It's up to you. Oh, not a shubby says Rosie likes to get a squirt of whipped cream. When I have a can of whipped cream, my dogs both love to get a squirt in their mouths. I don't have any. The reading nurse says my dog is a rescue. Now 90 pounds of Doberman cattle dog mixed. The mailman delivering mail. Emily said I have a miniature pincher, a Basenji and Shepherd. It seems like we are all dog people. Well, good, Willie. That's good. That's all you need to do is just respect everybody in here, and you're welcome. And Janice says, my dogs loved cream cheese, licks it from the bagel. Oh, you know who really loves cream cheese? Lily, my Chihuahua. That's her favorite. I give her a little bit on my finger. And peanut butter once in a while, too. No, my dogs aren't rescued. Well, no, I didn't. I wish I could say they were. Rosie, I went to a pet store and bought Rosie. She was $800, believe it or not. I don't know. I used to have a lot of credit and money coming in back then. Lily, however, I got her by going to a craft show. A lady had a buggy, a little carriage, and inside the carriage was her mom, pregnant. And she was such a cute, pregnant little Chihuahua. I said, oh my God, I love one of her babies. And I gave her my card. And a couple, that was in September. And then right around Christmas, right before Christmas, she called and said they're 8 weeks old. And there was 5 little faces. She sent me pictures and I picked Rosie. And then me and my husband drove up to Georgia where the dogs, that's where they were from. And we got Rosie. She was only $100. The lady liked me. Not as Shubi says that the dogs don't like the mailman because he touches her house. Saucy said, I miss having my Yorkie and Chewini. Ah, yes. My Yorkie was really sweet. His name was Bowie. He was just a little guy, and we traveled. At that time, I was traveling with Kathy doing Renaissance fairs, and I painted a painting of him. That's him up there. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to mess this up, but I'm going to show you. I painted that one, oops, of Bowie sitting in a basket at a Renaissance fair with material just like that, hanging around. And he was such a sweetie. He wore a jester collar. I read that. I'm reading as much as I can. Hi, Devotee. Oh, I'm missing a little bit. That's what I thought, Marcel. Wasn't Bowie cute? And that was a watercolor. I don't usually do watercolor. But I did watercolor on that one. I know I've missed people's comments. Carol said, have you ever watched Deborah Joy's channel? She just got really bad news from the vet, that her doctor, about her little dog. What's wrong with Hazel? I haven't watched her. I didn't resubscribe. I should have. Hi, dog lover. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, that's my baby. It came out good. I was proud of that one. How are you there, Devotee? Nice to see ya. Okay, I'm going back to see what I missed. Okay, I'll read this one. I think Agape said, I have 2 dogs, both Chihuahua, both rescued, long-haired, blonde. He was trained to be a guard dog. His name is Tiny, but it's a terrible name. Should have been named Giant. He's my protector. Aw. I think my dogs would help you pack up if you were a criminal coming in here. They'd tell you where I keep everything. You're just all right. Hi, Migto. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. 56 watching. Yes, thumbs ups, please. How are you, Migto? Did you have a good weekend? Thank you. Next page, PJ. Yeah, what's up with Hazel? I know she took Hazel to the doctor a lot. Well, what's wrong with Hazel? Everyone's talking about her going to the doctor. You had a good weekend? That's great. I had a nice, comfortable, relaxing weekend. I really didn't do anything that great, but I did take a walk to the park with the dogs. That was good for me. A brain tumor. Oh no. That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. 2 feet of snow and lots of shoveling. Yeah, that'll hurt your back. Be careful. That's right. That's right. I do. Yes, my walking shoes. Today I wore I have boots that are like soft lined. They're like almost like slippers. But you're right. I should put those shoes you sent me. Yes, PJ. I saw Sean James' latest with his wife. They were doing their laundry. I know it's sad because they're so happy. That's terrible. I'm just sorry. That's very sad for Deborah Joy. I can't even imagine. I getcha. Well, we've had pretty nice weather. I mean, we had some really rainy, yucky cold for a couple days, and then now we're back to some sunshine. It's not bad. It's a pretty mild winter so far. But there's snow a lot of places. Well, man, you got to be so grateful when you have good health. Like my dogs seem, both of them are pretty healthy, thank God. I couldn't afford to take care of them. I mean, I don't have that kind of money extra. And veterinarians, it's like going to the regular doctor. And I know I got to do that once in a while. Oh yeah, Saucy Devotee sent me. His name is Scott. Scott sent me a pair of these sneakers that he bought them at Walmart, and I seen him at Walmart, and he swears by them. Let me see if I can hold on, and I'll show you the shoes. Thank you, though. I appreciate you coming in, PJ. I know, Chloe. It is expensive. Plain Vanilla Grandma says they think Hazel is old, so I think she is not going to put her through the test. Hazel is a tiny dog, and recently she lost a lot of weight and has neurological problems, also blind in one eye and deaf. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Hi, Tammy. Thank you. Thanks. I need to do my hair. Let me see if I can find those shoes. Oh, I'm sorry. I put them in a drawer. I'm not gonna get them right now. Sorry, I can't get them right now. They're like moon shoes. Wow, can you imagine? Marcel, that's amazing. Newfoundland has Canadian military coming in to help. Snow is blocking doors and window heights, and no hydro. Chloe, I've done RV tours. I know you haven't seen one. Eventually I will. I show my house a little bit. You know, some things are nice to have private, you know? Like it doesn't matter where I sleep, does it? I have a bedroom. It's got a nice bed. Yeah, getting health insurance for the dogs. It's everything costs money. And when you're on a fixed income, and I live on a pretty much a fixed income, unless I can, sell a few pieces of jewelry or paintings, there's not much extra. And then when there is extra, it seems like it's very easy to use it up. Oh yeah. Don't be sorry, it's okay. I will do a tour again. I just I haven't done one in a while. Amanda says right. What part of what we were just talking about, right? Like I could have a little personal space. My life's an open book. Hi Faye. Hi darling. Marcel says, I'm in Ontario, Canada, and we only got 2 feet of snow. Thank God. Yeah, sometimes you got to kind of keep a little part of yourself. Hi, Stony. You're mopping? I might want to come to Dallas again for a little visit. Do you guys know who Dee is? That's right, MGTOW. I didn't. I thought you did. Did you get that message? Yeah. Actually, Julio Iglesias is not in my bed, but I could imagine some imaginary lover in my bed if you want. That'd be fun. Aha. You're cleaning. Not as Shibi says that we had 3 flakes yesterday. Yes, if I could have anyone hiding in my bedroom, it would be. I'm not even gonna say, because the guy I'm thinking is like 40, and I'm a lot older. Chloe said, I'm not trying to invade your space. I just figured since you've done tours before that it wouldn't hurt to do another one, but it's okay. Don't worry. I'm not worried. I will eventually do it again. Like if I get something and I put it up in the bedroom that's new, I might show. It's just a bed, really. I do show my house, though. I mean, you're looking at my house right now. There's the front door, and then the little kitchen, and then the messy desk. Oops. That's about it. Ooh, wait a minute. Ah, there's the front door. Now I got me on. Kitchen, and then the messy desk. Oops. There. I have to turn I can't have the sound on everywhere. This is a very precarious cell phone stand at the moment. That's okay. Age is just a number. Janice says that Sam Elliott can slip into my bed anytime. I'm just joking because I was thinking of Vernon Kelly and my favorite Celtic Thunder member, Ryan Kelly. But if I could really have anybody in my bed, I'd have my husband back alive in my bed. Sam Elliott looked a lot like my husband. Saucy said, I wish I was 40 again. My mind, my heart says I am, but my body says, ha ha. Here, hold my beer and I will show you how old you really are. That's how I feel too, Saucy. Believe me. My head says, oh yeah, I'm just like 35 years old. And then my body says, liar. Saucy, my husband looked so much like him. Yes, Donna, just that hunk. Kind of like the Marlboro Man. When I first met my husband, I said, oh my God, you could be the Marlboro Man. He just looked like that guy getting off a horse. You're only 16. I thought you were 17. Um, hey, you want to get older. That's too young. You want to get older, believe me. Kids say the darndest things, don't they? Yeah, I mean, I miss the comfort and the friendship and the loyalty of my mate. He was affectionate and sweet and very kind and giving and never wanted to change me and loved when I was on the computer playing. He would just hang out behind me and he wasn't into it. It's like we were opposites. Nada Shubi said her favorite saying is, Lordy, Lordy, I wish I was 40. Like, I remember being able to sit on a carpet, like an Indian style with my legs crossed, and stand up from that position in one swoop to stand up. Anybody else remember doing that? Can you still do that, Chloe? Thinky Guppy says, Saucy, I hear you. My theory is I'm eternally 27, just like Jack Benny. That's what I tell everyone. Well, Jack Benny was 39 forever. Tammy says my triplets will be 16 next month. It's amazing to have triplets. What a blessing. And you made it. They're 16. You have done it. You did it. Oh, good night. I hope you feel better, Linda. Saucy says, Chloe, make the right decisions and you will go far in life and be successful. Well, she likes to hang out with older people, so that's a good thing. Plain Vanilla Grandma says, Chloe, enjoy every second because time flies fast and save something from every paycheck that you ever get. That is the best. There you go. Carol's telling you. She says to save a little money from each paycheck so that later in your life you can pay yourself. Because when you hit your 50s and 60s, you're going to be so happy you saved all that money for yourself. Nada Shubi said my husband's going in Tuesday for serious surgery. Oh, well, God bless him. I hope it's easy on him and he gets through it with flying colors. Saucy said, okay, gotta go. This phone call will be a long chat. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in, Saucy. Really appreciate it. Okay, Willie, nice to see you. Come back again. Look all the nice people we have in my chat. Aw. We have some good people in here, Nada Shubi. We all care. We all care. So, wow. What else can we talk about? Anybody have any subjects, questions? I don't know if I got the answer, but Chloe says if you could pick any age to go back to, what age would you pick? Wow. I don't know because I'd like to go back to before my sister passed away, but then I don't know if I'd want to do it all over again. So it would be, and if I did go back like to age 50, that's when my husband and I, fell in love. There's a lot of ages were good. I loved 30. 30 was one of my favorite times. I lived in Key West. I used to play guitar and sing for my living, and so I would play guitar and sing at two friends' patio bar down on Front Street, which is right there in the heart of Key West. And I'd be off by midnight. I'd work from 8 p.m. to midnight, ride my bicycle down Duval, stop at some other clubs and watch music and enjoy. It was a good life. Carol said she'd like to be 35. Think Agape said 27. Janice says 25. Yeah, 30 was probably my best. I was in really good shape because I was young and I was riding my bike everywhere. Like I lost weight just living in Key West. So that was a fun time. I don't know if I'd want to go through all of the pains of life because I lost my sister, my mother, my father, through the years, and I don't want to do that again. And then my husband. So I don't know. Life is tough. Enjoy every minute you have. I still sing, but I used to play guitar really good, and then I grew my nails and stopped playing guitar. So I don't have the same talent like I had when I was, younger. Emily says, Chloe, I really wouldn't want to go back to any age, but if I could go back, I would do just to let my teenage self know that one day the stuff that was bugging me wouldn't even be a thought. Oh. Emily says I would tell my younger self that it wouldn't matter one day what people said or thought. Just live your life and enjoy it. I have a good life to look back on. And you are lucky, and so do I. I mean, teenage years was tough. You're not an adult, you're not a kid. 20s were getting better, but 30, for me, right around 27 to 35 was, I guess, the peak, you know. But then I didn't really have a good 40s. It was okay, but a lot was going on, and I didn't have men in my life really. Just Kathy, and we were doing Renaissance fairs and working. I have a guitar, yes. I put it under my bed, and that's where it lives. I know, thinking about how to do it over, doing it all over again. It's a lot. I've been a lot of places. I've been a lot of places in my life and times. I've sung a lot of songs. I've had some bad rhymes. Dame says the same thing. Happy now, not sure she wants to do it again. Hello, Victoria. Good to see you, darling. Not a Shubi says, good night. I have to get to bed. Busy day tomorrow. Well, thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you did. Always welcome. I've never heard of that person, Chloe. I don't even know how to say it. Music was very is very important to me, but was really important to me in my 20s, 30s, even 40s. Yes, I used to play the guitar all the time. I mean, I could play for hours and never repeat a song. I'm like a storyteller song singer, kind of. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I'm a creative person. God was good to me. I have gifts that I don't know how it happened, but you know, some things like I wished I'd had children, but I didn't have children, and I guess I had other things instead. Face it, I've been blessed at every age, losing so many friends. At my grandma and my mom, it was horrible in my 60s. Yeah, losing people really hurt. Really hurt. It's hard. Grandma, Carol said I have to go and clean up my apartment a little bit. I'm hoping our maintenance man shows up tomorrow because my dishwasher is broken, my washing machine is broken, and my actual maker is broken. What's an actual maker? Hmm. I have some great memories. We all do. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. I love Neil Young. I love Cinnamon Girl. That's a good song. Lone Star said her knee reminds her that she's not young. I just think of, I just thought of a song. I can even sing it. It's a, it's a, I think it's Neil Young. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. 4 and 20 years ago, come into this life, a son of a woman and a man who lived in strife. He was bored, tired of being bored, and he wasn't into selling door to door, and he worked like a devil to be more. A different kind of poverty now upsets my soul. Night after sleepless night, I walk the floor and I want to know, why am I so alone? Where is my woman? Can I bring her home? Have I ever tried selling one of my paintings? I have sold probably 150 paintings. I love James Taylor too. I used to sell, I sell paintings all the time. I know you're new to my channel, but yeah, I've sold that many. Hi, Terry. Always nice to see you. Pop in. Lord. How could you not like James Taylor? I've seen him in concert twice. Wonderful, wonderful guy. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you hear the sunshine? Do 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 do. Thank you, Chloe. That's true. Faye bought a painting that I painted. The topic. Well, it really had. We didn't have a topic. We've been talking about our pets, what kind of doggies and kitties we have. We've been talking about what's the best. If you could go back to any age, what age would that be? I love Joni Mitchell too. Yes. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Hmm. Cinnamon Girl says, I bought one of Deb's paintings and also a hairband she made. She's a fantastic artist. Oh, shucks. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I'm so glad you guys like what I do. Who's Neil? What's that last name? I don't know what you're talking about. What's my reaction to Michael Jackson's death? That was sad. So young. So stupid. Oh, the drummer from Rush. Okay, I don't know the band that much, so I didn't really recognize it. Thank you, Faye. Yeah, Chloe, that's one thing I can say. I've been fortunate with creativity. I know. Now I miss Tom Petty a lot. I loved him. Neil was a great songwriter. Are we talking about Neil Peart? Peart? Neil Young still is a good. He's alive. He was one of the best drummers. Oh, okay. Yeah, Michael Jackson. That was a very talented person, but he must have had some deep problems. Yes, Neil Diamond is still alive. Terry, okay. He said, I have an apricot poodle named Rudy. Aw. My favorite age is now. The School of Hard Knocks wasn't fun, but I learned to enjoy life. Well, I like that. That's right. You have to learn to enjoy everything because life is fleeting. You don't know, and it goes by fast. Geez, Chloe, you're going to be 17. And then all of a sudden you turn around one day and you're 47. It's like it goes fast. Sounds like a sweet little apricot poodle. I had a poodle when I was high school named Teddy. He was party colored, black and white. Yeah, you don't realize it, when you think about it, time goes so fast. Emily says, I remember that night that Michael Jackson and his brothers debuted on Ed Sullivan's show. My cousins and I stood around the TV and we were just gobsmacked at what we were seeing. They were a very talented family. Did anyone run across country or track? I'm not the one to talk to on that. Cinnamon Girl said she had a party palm named Dottie Jean. How sweet is that? ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Always look on the bright side of life. Isn't there a song like that? Don't stop running. I've never been a runner. I've really never been the active hiker. I wish I was. It's always a feat. Like for me to walk to the park today, which is a good thing. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but I could not wait to get home and sit down. Is that weird? I hope it gets easier. Oh, that's interesting, Terry. Your little poodle reminded you of a root beer float, so Rudy seemed to fit him. He's laying right by me, very loving. Aw. Four Leaf Clover said, I like the song, Are You Going to San Francisco? Be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. In the streets of San Francisco. I remember Cinema Girl said, I like Bobby Sherman, David Cassidy, Donny Osmond way back as a teenager. Hi, Shariana. Aw, nice to see you. You know what? I got to meet. I've told this story before, but not on this channel. David Cassidy, when I was about, I'd say Chloe's age, 16, I drove him home. This is before David Cassidy was famous, but he lived with his famous Jack Cassidy was his dad, and Shirley Jones was his mother. You have this shirt? It's a good shirt, isn't it? Nice and soft. David Cassidy and I sat in the car together, and have you ever heard of the game Chicken? Where a guy puts his hand on your leg and he says chicken and you say no and he slides it up a little further. Chicken, no. And then you get to a point where you're chicken. Breathing nurse. I was a swimmer and runner. Now I'm a sitter and sitter. Me too. I'm a sitter and sitter. Tammy just turned 54 on Thursday. Happy birthday, Tammy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Tammy. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I loved all those groups, the Osmonds and Tony DeFranco. Didn't know you were going to get serenaded a happy birthday in here, did you, Tammy? Devotee, you didn't get a birthday song. I'm sorry. But I wished you a happy birthday, didn't I? Andy Gibb. Yeah, the Bee Gees, they were good. They were cool. Tragedy. Yes, good music. That was when disco became popular. Shariana says, Tom Jones. Do you remember Tom Jones? What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady. And the lady is mine. Listen to Lily. How about ABBA? ABBA was great. You want to come up here? Come on. Come here. Come. Come here. Lily's playing that hard to get game. But she's not hard to get. She's the easy to get. Say hello, everybody. Hello, people. My name is Lily. I'm just a pilly, and I'm silly. Everybody loves you, Lily. Lone Star. I'm just fooling around. Mwah. All right, so you can sit right here. Everybody, Lily is telling you hello and how precious you are, Miss Lily Bella. She has her little harness on because I actually put her on a leash today. They walk good with the leash. They're good. Who sung Blue Skies? Wasn't that Willie Nelson? Think Agape said she was a disco queen for about 6 months. Pink Floyd, definitely. And then you turned into a stoner. Hi, Darlene. Aw, Darlene says she loves you. I said Willie Nelson, right? Love Willie Nelson. What a cool man. Hello, hello. I love Rod Stewart. Sherriana used to be a roller skating girl back in the day. I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. Well, it almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone. I'm feeling hair. Different ages. Willie sang a lot of good stuff. I love the way he sings. He takes a song and you could tell it's him. You got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. No, Rosie. Where's Rosie? Rosie is right there, laying in the blanket. She cuddles into the blanket. I don't know Willie Nelson's son. Glenn Campbell. He was good, man. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Molly, how you doing? I love John Denver too. Way gone too soon. Are you my precious little peanut? Are you? Are you peanut baby boodle? I call her baby boodle. Tanya Tunker. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you got on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Did I hear you say he was leaving here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Think Agape says, loved to roller skate till I busted my ass, decided to not to strap nothing else on my feet ever. Don't need any help because I'm being a klutz. Hey, hi Laura. Smooth Criminal? I don't know that one. I guess I'm not in with the 17-year-old songs. Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Ah, okay. Are you climbing away? Are you trying to get away from me? Wag your tail. Tell everybody I'm happy. She's a hairy little thing. Okay, go for it. I like Michael Jackson, but I can't say that I felt for Michael like I did other groups. Whitney Houston was wonderful. She died way too young. Died in the bathtub. Yeah, I don't think I bought any Michael Jackson stuff either. I love Pink Floyd, and yes, definitely. I know, and then her daughter followed, and oh, it's a sad life, sad story. Helen Reddy sang Delta Dawn, but I thought that Tammy Tanya Tucker also made it famous. I could be wrong. Ooh, Terry, thank you for the super chat. So nice of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. That helps. Laura says her first was Bobby Sherman and her first crush, and then David Cassidy. I got to, David Cassidy was cute. He was a cute guy, and he was like the same age as me, and he was pretty cute. But he wasn't famous when I did spend some time with him. But it was right before that. Yep. Aw, I'm so glad I got my monetization back. Molly says, have been into so many different artists my whole life and raising a son who got into my old stuff, as well as interesting in everything going forward too. Yeah, I knew him. I drove him. I forget the situation. It's so many years ago, but I drove him to his house. They lived in Palisades Park. Palisades? Yeah, Palisades. What's interesting too is like Chase, who's my grandson Chase. He's 10, and he just found the Beatles. He loves the Beatles. I gave him for Christmas um, a silver special Hard Day's Night special movie. We bought it years ago when it was like a silver edition collector's item, and I gave him a magazine all about the Beatles, and he was so happy. I did play chicken with him, but we didn't get too far. It was cute. Yeah, when you're young, I mean, back then, I had no clue. Had no clue what was going to happen. There's got to be something good about going to Hollywood High School. Hi, Judy. That's right, Cinnamon Girl. Life was simpler back then. And I didn't know he was going to be a famous, person either. But he was an adorable guy. And he, I went into the house because I drove him in, and I got to go in his house. And there was pictures on the wall of Jack Cassidy, in some of the movies he was in, and it was interesting. How are you, Judy? Hope you're doing well. Had a good weekend. No, it wasn't my job. I mean, we were like 15 or 16 years old, and I had a car, and I forget exactly if I was at a party and he needed a ride home, and I drove him home. That was pretty much the extent of it. I love the Beatles still too. It is a cool story because I mean, think about it. He became so famous. I love the Monkees too. Molly says David, Bobby, the Monkees, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Mark Lindsay, such a hottie, even a flash in the pan named Sajid Khan. I don't remember that one. I remember the other ones. Cinnamon Girl said I taught math. Really? That's one of my worst subjects. You had a good, busy, but blessed weekend. That's good, Judy. Oh yeah, we're the Monkees. Yeah, I'm not a math type, you know. I did good in music and I did good in art. I liked science. Yeah. Chloe says she's more of a history and an English person. Yeah. Davy Jones was cute. People say we monkey around. Yeah, Davy was definitely a favorite. I did like Mickey Dolenz too. Feels chilly in here. Hi, Susan. Susan taught seventh grade science. I liked science. That's the problem with me and religion too, is I'm too scientific. Like sometimes things don't make sense, and I know people go, well, you have to have faith. And I know you have to have faith in things, but it's really difficult for some things seem completely far-fetched, if you know what I mean. Hello, hello, Susan. Well, this has been fun. I think there's a bunch of stuff on tonight that I want to see. Is anybody watching Married at First Sight? Because it's really one of my favorite shows. Hi, Three Sheets to the Wind, Courage. Oh, thank you, thank you. You watch it, Tammy? And 90 Day Fiance, I watch both of those. They're like my they're just my fun. You know, I was thinking today, what's your favorite stuff on TV? I don't watch a lot of TV, but I love The Bachelor. That's number one. I can't wait till tomorrow's next version of The Bachelor. Love Married at First Sight. I think it's amazing that these people get married at first sight, and sometimes it works out good. I love Survivor when it's on. 90 Day Fiance is crazy. People are just crazy out there. Love Big Brother. I like some of the stuff on the Lifetime channel too, but those are my, I do like reality TV. I guess that's why I like YouTube so much, because it's like one big reality TV. Judy says, I never told you my biggest crush was Peter Noon from Herman's Hermits. I thought you liked George Harrison. Sounds like a forced marriage. What do you mean? I don't know if I lost it. Probably lost something in this chat. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube too, especially these days. But right now I know there's some stuff on that I'm going to be watching. Dame, thanks for coming in. Herman's Hermits. Didn't they do I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was a Henry. Wouldn't have a Willie or a Matt. I'm an eighth old man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am, I am. Emily says, I like The Real Housewives of New York, Orange County, Beverly Hills, Big Brother, The Rookie, and Mom. What channel is Married at First Sight? I'm trying to, I'm not 100% sure. There's a kind of hush all over the world tonight. CBS? No. No, Married at First Sight's not on CBS. I'm going to turn the TV on so I'll mute it. Okay, let's see if I have it. I'm looking at the menu. Okay. What channel is that? 90 Day Fiance is on... I don't know what channel it doesn't tell you. TLC. Yeah, it's on TLC. It's not a forced marriage. They just they've done it successfully several times. They find a young women, young man that match with these psychologists and psychotherapists. They put together these two people, and they both agree to be married at a certain time, and they have a big wedding, and they meet at the altar. It's pretty trippy. Yeah, it's on TLC, and that's so is Married at First Sight and 90 Day Fiance is TLC. I happen to like it, so I get them on. DVR them so I can watch them when I feel like it. And it is time for me to end this fantastic little chat party. Tonight, Mrs. Thorough said we had homemade bread. Yum. I bet it's yummy. Nothing like hot bread with some fresh butter. Oh my God, I can't even be around it. Yeah, skipping through the commercials. Exactly, Shariana. I know, but just think, Darlene, like they really are put together. They're psychologically analyzing all these guys that want to be on the show and want to get married, and all these women, and they put together people that match. So in a way, I can understand that it works pretty good. Doesn't always work, of course not. But they've had people that have worked, and they have babies now, and they're married. No way, that's a crazy way to find a mate. Yeah, well, it's not for you, but it's fun. It's a fun show to watch. Right, Tammy said it either goes really great or horribly wrong. Or when they meet, I love the like when they first meet, and she's walking down the aisle and he's standing there scared to death. They got their families on each side, and they get to see each other. Thanks, Chloe. Take care, honey. It's pretty fun. Right, it's like filling out a resume application for a spouse. What do you want? What's your goals? Do are you driven by your career? All kinds of. I mean, they put these people together for reasons. And I'm not saying it's something I'd do, but I mean, it's kind of fun to watch what they do. And it's like what they do is they agree to get married, and then I think they live together, they go on a honeymoon, everything. And then I think after 6 weeks, oh, thanks, Darlene. After 6 weeks, they're either going to stay married or they can get a divorce. And they have to decide on their own. And that's how it ends. I'm so glad we have such nice people that come in here and hang out together. I love it. I love all the communicating and friendship. If I could do anything, that's a cool thing to do, to put it together. Now, before you leave, give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask for. And I will be back as another live stream on probably Tuesday. I'm going to leave Wednesday for Saucy so that we don't have to be the same time. Oh, yeah, D-Dubs. He's an interesting guy. He's like old enough to be my son. And he's got a lot of problems, but he also has a lot of love in his heart. And I just see the good in him. I don't want to see the bad. That's okay, Cinnamon Girl. That's fine. Who pays for it all? I guess TLC sponsors the show. I don't know if D-Dub's actually going to come here. He says he will. But I might be going to visit Amanda again sometime in the near future, and maybe I'll get a Airbnb and we can all kind of meet there. He can come and visit. He's just a guy he's got a channel here. Just a young man he's like going to be 40 soon, I think. Lives in a van. It's really it's not like, I don't know. I don't know what to say other than I just like him. She's one of a very sweet young lady, and she's welcome here. She's a little younger than all of us, but that's okay. Yeah, Judy, he can be pretty rough. If he's drinking, I don't care for his company. If he's just, being himself, then it's easy for me to hang out with him. Well, I know he's done some crazy stuff in his life. I know a lot about that. But I'm not going to judge him on that. I mean, he's not a part of my life. He's just a friend on YouTube, and some reason, I don't know, I wouldn't mind meeting him. Hi, Keith. Four Corners is somewhere I'd love to go to, Darlene. If I am ever headed there, of course, I'm going to let my YouTube channel know I'm visiting. What is a VSCO girl? I don't know if I'm just not knowing what that means. I'm glad you're here too, Chloe. You're always welcome. I just think he's just an interesting person, and I don't know what it is. It's not, sometimes you can be attracted to someone for something in their personality, and I know he'd be mild with me. I know he would be okay. The weather right now is in the 50, I think it's in the 50s or 40s. Between like it was all day in the 50s. I think it went down into the 40s. Might be getting even colder tonight. We've been getting into like right around 30 degrees, 28 degrees in the middle of the night, and then it warms up. All right, you guys. That's fine, Chloe. You can teach us some stuff. It's good to be. I like to talk to young people because I like to know what's going on for sure. It means Generation Z, consisting of teenagers following certain fashion choices that go along with trends. Okay. She's got her finger on the Google. Well, I'm going to end this and start watching some TV and relax. And I hope you enjoyed the little chat tonight. I really do appreciate that you come in and share with me. And thumbs up are appreciated, and I always get them, so thank you. And I'm going to I'll put a video out probably maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, because I kind of video different things, and I'll be videoing more. Thanks, Shariana. Thank you, Diane. Hi, Diana. I was just ending this sweet little chat that we've had here. Did you have a nice dinner? Just got in from dinner. I'll give the girls some cinnamon love from you, Cinnamon Girl. Thanks, Diana. Well, I'm so glad. That's always nice to go out and have a nice meal with your husband or your best friend or anyone. Enjoy the company. I will talk with you guys on Texas Roadhouse. Yum. I'm going to talk to you guys on Tuesday. I'm glad you had a nice evening, Diana. I'm sorry you're coming at the tail end. But blessings to all of you. Thank you so much. Love you guys.